How are you, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces? It's almost your season. So do you have a Valentine? Are you talking to anybody? What's up? What's going on? What do you do on Valentine's Day? Alrighty, let's get into your reading, yeah? Okay. Okay. Main thing that we want to focus on, okay, this is a love reading. Main thing we want to focus on is so there's kind of a lot going on, but let's first focus on clarity, okay? Being very clear what you want, very clear on what you are trying to say. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Let your words stay clear, very clear. Make sure you know exactly what, and it's like, oh, like my throat is getting caught. Maybe do some throat chakra meditations or working. Like you're having a hard time explaining yourself. You're having a hard time explaining what you want. Maybe you're struggling with your communication. And this has, got you in trouble in the past. Here's another thing too. We have the Seven of Swords here. Seven of Swords. There might be some guilt over this, over maybe things that you have said. Maybe, in the past you weren't the best at expressing yourself or explaining yourself, and it really hurt some people that you loved. And so you're doing your best to utilize your words as clear as possible so that there's no misunderstanding. Maybe that's another thing too. Maybe you've been known to lead people on, or, your words have hurt people. Whether you were intentional about it or not, they've hurt people. And we want to focus in on utilizing your words correctly, because words can be so sharp, and they can stick to you. Let's also look at the way that you speak to yourself, okay? How are you speaking to yourself? Are you being too hard on you? Are you being too harsh? We have the Seven of Pentacles here. You're reflecting right now. You're observing. You're looking at your past relationships, the way that things turned out, how they ended. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. You're hoping to, it's funny because when I seen this, this card in the upright, it's known as the left out in the cold. See how they're like out in the snow, left out in the cold. In the reverse, what came to me first was trying to thaw. I want to thaw. I was left out in the cold and I want to thaw now, warm things up, heat things up. Maybe if my approach, maybe if I came to her much softer, then she'll let me back in. Or if I, change the way that I communicate, then she'll let me back in. She'll warm up to me again. I want to also, there's this Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, and the Knight. Ooh, a lot of swords. And the Knight of Swords. There's a lot of swords in here. The Queen of Swords, she's very sharp and she's very intense, right? She's very vocal as well. And in your reading, you're in the Page of Swords. I want to get you to Queen status, okay? You may just very well be somebody who comes off pretty blunt in the way that you speak, and that's you. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't need to like sugarcoat anything around here, but it's more of your delivery that we want to like really focus on, okay? The words that you're saying and your delivery. Even if you are blunt, forward, there's a way to speak to people. especially the ones that you love, you know? You don't want to be so sharp with your words. You want to use your words to build up the person that you love, not tear them down. Using your words to build yourself up, not tear you down, because you have a lot of guilt from this. The Seven of Swords, there's, you know, do you see how he grips onto the sword? This is cutting him. Meaning the words that you use, the things that you say, it leaves scars, it leaves marks. And so let's really focus in on that, okay? Let's really do some reflecting on how you communicate, you know, especially if you're in a space of disagreeing. Are you one that will start yelling, you know, when you're angry or don't get your way, or just, you know, when you're not on the same page? Do you feel like you have to scream in order to be heard? Think about that. There is always a better way to communicate than screaming. I am one, I will not tolerate being yelled at in my face. I won't do that. I will remove myself from the situation, and I may or may not talk to you ever again. That's just me though. But really look at that, okay? And I say this with so much love in my heart, because you deserve so much love. And, you know, as adults, it's an essential skill to know how to communicate, to know how to speak with love, and know what you're going for. Know what you want to say. Don't just say things in the heat of the moment. Let your words be intentional, okay? I love you. If you would like to book a one-on-one reading with me, the link is in the description. I offer 30-minute sessions as well as 60-minute sessions. And I'm so excited. I have a brand new service. It's called After the Cards. It is a 3-week tarot aftercare journey. So, and I called it that because I just believe that tarot is so intimate that it requires aftercare. So week number 1 is the deep dive. It is your 60-minute session. That is where we set our intentions. That is where we find out where you are and where you want to be, whether it's in love, money, your dream life, whatever it is that we're working through, okay? You know, emotional regulation, whatever it is that you need. We're doing the deep dive there. We're getting all the heavy stuff out, okay? Week number 2 is 2 30-minute sessions. So this is all about integration, okay? What we had learned and how to implement that into your life. Week number 3 is 3 15-minute sessions. So it's all about reassurance, gentle check-ins, and bringing closure to the readings, okay? And now for your aftercare, oh, the best part. Your aftercare includes a recorded video of each session. You'll also be receiving detailed notes. And on top of being a tarot reader, I'm also a manifestation mindset coach. So go ahead and subscribe to me and check out my other videos, because I talk a lot about manifestation. But I will be creating personalized affirmations for you, okay? And these affirmations are going to give you power and authority, and they're going to help you to stay in the mindset that you want to be in, okay? Especially if we're focused on shifting. These affirmations are going to help you in that way. I'm also going to make journaling prompts for you for your reflection time. So after each session, you know, you have some prompts that are going to help you to really, you know, reflect on whatever it is that we had talked about. And once a week, I will be sending you one text to encourage and empower you and remind you that you are not alone, okay? That I am here. I'm here for you. I'm here to hold you because you're a little baby, because I love you so, so much. But space is limited. I have a few spots available, and I want to keep it small and intimate and intentional, okay? So go ahead and book. The link is in the description below. But I do have to go. I love you so much, Pisces. I love you. Okay, gotta go. Love you. Bye.